All right, friends, you know what time it is. When you hear and see Rocky, it's time for evening walk and talk. I'm all bundled up. I've got my warm water, and I'm about to go out and hit the bricks. Let's do it. You're gonna kill him. All right, let me put my other glove on because I know it's gonna be chilly out there. And I'll take my trash out. See you later, Rocky. Keep on training. I know he'll keep on training. Okay. Let's do 3,000 steps. I walked 3,500 plus steps earlier today. Oh, look, got some Christmas lights. So, tonight's goal is 3,000. It's a little chilly, but that's okay because I'm equipped. Have my gloves, have my hat, have my jacket. All right, trash is in the can, and it's time to walk. Let me get some warm water in me here. Ready to go. So I've been doing my back tests. Got about, I think, 18 back tests out of 100 done. It's gone a little slower than I thought because it's been hard to identify some of these back tests. It's been a little challenging because there's not been a lot of time in between the breaks in the structure, and basically if I had put a exit point at that break, then I'd be stopped out right at the 4-hour mark. So I technically would need to be using a smaller time frame, but during these tests I need to have a 4-hour time frame. So I need to find a longer period and the area of the chart that I'm looking at has been very, very choppy within that time frame. So I can already see that this trading setup doesn't work for that. That's a lesson learned. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It just means that this setup is not the right setup for that particular time frame. Now, if I was doing a 1 hour time frame, that would work. Because then by the time I hit the 4 hour, I would take profit or stop out. So I'm just going to keep on moving forward, and hopefully the chart changes, because I'm trying to stay in that one replay and not change to a different time period, because that's more realistic about how the market would be if I was trading live. I'm trying to, all my flyers are still up there. Good. Well, not good. I want my flyers to be gone so I can replenish them. But yeah. So it's an interesting thing I learned. I have a feeling I'm going to be learning something every day about trading. But it's fun. I like it. It's kind of like a game, because you're watching the chart move and you're looking for patterns. So that kind of fits with what I like to do. And you don't really have to know math per se. It's more of a visual thing. Which fits right in line with everything that I've ever done. Very visual. And then I just got off of the Sunday night training call for Legal Shield. This lady that spoke tonight, she hit platinum, which is the highest level in your organizational structure, in 48 hours. That's just crazy. But that means that she had, how many did she have? She probably had about 30 something people, I would guess. There's some more Christmas lights. Oop, I almost dropped my phone. Christmas lights. So she had like 30 something people lined up, ready to go. Because it takes It takes 24 to 48 hours just to process someone. So you have to have everybody lined up, and you have to bring them in, and you have to place them in the correct organizational structure. Because basically the way the structure in Legal Shield works for teams is underneath you place 3 people, and then they do the same thing. They place 3 people. So the 3 places 9, right? 3, 6, 9. And then those 9 place 3. So what would that be? 18. So you got 18 plus the original 9. So now you're at 27. And I think, I'm not sure how many of those you'd have to do to become platinum. You basically have to get each one of those to executive director. And to get to executive director, you need to have a certain volume of business written and or structure. So let's just say you got to repeat that 3 times. So she had more than 30. She probably had, I'd say 100 or more people lined up and ready to go. So obviously she already had those people lined up. She probably had a big Zoom meeting with her existing team, because she came from another network marketing program. And she said, hey, listen, team, our company's whatever, not doing good, or there's a lot of companies going belly up in the network marketing world, and they're all product-based companies. So, or they're switching. The company made a decision to switch to an affiliate-based program instead of a network marketing program. I guess they feel like the internet and AI is going to impact them. So they've been switching. That's just what I heard. I'm not privy to any of the details, but that's the rumors that I've heard. But not with Legal Shield, because Legal Shield is a service subscription based company. We don't sell products. We sell subscriptions to Legal Shield and ID Shield. And that's the way every business is going, if they don't already have it. So you got like Netflix and Amazon and, you know, all these other companies that sell a service on a subscription basis. So we're already there, and we've been there for years. So all these big leaders with teams, they've known about Legal Shield forever, because they've heard about it, and they know other leaders in Legal Shield, like Brian Carruthers, and they're like, hey, we need to make a switch. Basically switching companies with their teams that they already have relationships with. So like this lady, she's probably got hundreds to thousands of people already underneath her in her previous company. So she probably held a Zoom call and laid out a strategic vision for them to jump with her over the legal shield. And those people that acted quickly, they got to go right underneath her. So it's a very attractive offer, because now she's going to be helping them build legs underneath them, which means more money. So that's what I want to do. So if you're watching this and you're in some other network marketing company and you sell a product, now's the time to get out. Now's the time to take your team and move it on over to Legal Shield. And let's go platinum, baby. I was telling you the other night on a call that I've got a guy that's an insurance guy. So he's already in the subscription service, basically. And he checked out Legal Shield and he wants to get in. So he contacted me right before Thanksgiving. He said, well, let me wait until after Thanksgiving and I'll get back in touch with you. So I was like, why wait? Let's do it now. But he didn't want to do that. So hopefully he's a man of his word and he's going to take action here this week, because tomorrow is the 1st, and he could easily go senior director or executive director, like pretty much immediately. So I'm going to get in touch with him and lay out a plan. And then that means that I would go executive director, if not platinum, because I'm already a director. So I would basically create 2 more legs, because I've got one leg that's already senior director working on executive. And then I would get my other leg going, and then I would start another leg. Well, it'd be kind of hard to start another leg with him and my other leg. So I may have to just continue my second leg with him. And that would set up all the people in that leg and give them a boost, light a fire under them. Because I've got some people that aren't really doing anything in that leg. So if they want to make some money on overrides, they would need to take action and level up. And it can be done, because that's what I did. I had a guy in my leg that was taking action. So in order for me to catch the overrides, I had to level up. and he surpassed me, so he already went to senior director. But senior director is a monthly quota, so you got to write $750 in premium every month to stay at the senior director level. So that's where you got to have a team, or else you got to go find that business yourself. But you can have $350 from 2 legs to get that. Or is that 700? 700. Yeah, so you can have $350 from each leg, I believe, to make up your 700. And then executive director is $1,500 in premium every month. And then platinum is probably $3,000 or $3,500, something like that. I don't know. I don't really look ahead because why? Like, it's of no value to look ahead. I know it's there, but I gotta just look in front of me. What's the next step? So the next step is getting a consistent volume every month for senior director. So that's what I'm focused on. And that's why I'm building out all this automation, because in order to get $750 in premium every month, I have to be getting in front of more people. And the way I want to do it is using automation. So I'm going to build out my business automation. That's my next thing. So I can put businesses into my funnel and reach out to businesses. And there's businesses all around me. So the challenge with businesses is get in front of the business owner. So you got to get in front of the right business owner. Real estate people, realtors, is a good market because they're out there doing the hustle already, but they just can't find the people to either list homes with them or buy homes. So I'm going to build out a real estate funnel to target realtors, because that's really an ideal target. And then the other target is insurance people. And then I'll target small businesses, just like, mom and pop type restaurants and, small businesses that are independently run, barbershops, chiropractors, dentists, all those type of individually operated businesses. Okay, let's see what our steps are at. Been going about a half hour. Oh, nope. Oh, jeez. Okay, so at 23.97. So I got one more lap to go.
to hit my goal of 6,500 steps. And I didn't eat any dinner. I had some snacks, but I wasn't really hungry, so I got some avocado dip yesterday at the store. So I just had some of that with some tortilla like chips. I've got some salsa. I could make a guacamole. I've got an avocado that's ready. So maybe I'll make a avocado guacamole with some salsa in it when I get back. Because I'm going to work for a little bit. It's only 6:11. So I'll have a good another hour of work. Tonight, before it's bedtime, and then I have another new goal that I'm working on. I've got all these books and I never make time to read them. So I've got a goal of reading 10 pages a day. So I'm going to do that when I go to bed. And if I fall asleep, which is usually what happens when I read at night, I'll read in the morning. So my apartment has decorations up too. Let me show you. So they decorate for everything. So tomorrow is Monday. Clean slate Monday. Feels like I've been off work forever. 4 days. Off of my day job work. As far as me working, I never stop. Never take time off. Because I got stuff to do. I got stuff to take care of. I got bills to pay, debt to pay off, new teeth to get. That's going to cost a boatload. So that's my why. You wonder why I'm so motivated? Well, that's my why. You know, people say you gotta have a why that makes you cry. Well, mine doesn't make me cry. It just motivates me. Motivates me to get up. Now, after I pay off my debts, and I got money in the bank, and I got some new choppers, then I'll have different whys. But for now, that's the most important why. Quiet night in the apartments. Nobody else is out walking. All right, let's see where our steps are at. Should be right at 3,000. Oh yeah, we're there. We're over 3,000 now. So I beat my goal today of 6,500. I'll get the final tally when I go in the house. All right. Rocky's still working out. What's going on? You got it, Rocky. He climbed to the top of the mountain. Drago! This is where he's fighting Drago. Drago the Russian.
Beat this guy. You need speed.
Okay. You don't have it.
Knees
You're
can't
old.
take the pounding. So hard running is out. And you got arthritis in your neck. And you've got calcium on most of your joints. So sparring is out.
Yep.
I had that problem.
I bet you
So
did.
what we'll be calling on is good old-fashioned blunt force trauma.
Yeah.
Horsepower.
Horsepower.
Heavy-duty cast iron, pile-driving punches that will have to hurt so much they'll rattle his ancestors. Every
So
time you
6,909
feel like you tried
steps.
kissing the express.
Right at 7,000.
Yeah.
So,
Let's start building some hurting bombs.
have a great night.